Hi, Phil Schoenberg, Fastpitch Power. We've talked in the past many times about making that transition, evolving as a pitcher from a thrower to a pitcher. Now, what do I mean by that? Many coaches, many young pitchers are taught how to throw the ball hard as you can, as fast as you can. Velocity is a great thing, but velocity alone is not what's going to make you a great pitcher. One of the college coaches who follows us regularly, Shelley from Ohio, is having an issue. Her season has started. She's about 12 games into her season. She's got some good pitchers who are not overpoweringly fast. They're throwing the ball probably 56, 57, in some cases up to 60 miles an hour, but not much faster than that. Now, as a coach, when I used to coach, and my hitters were facing non-dominating pitchers, and when I say a dominating pitcher, I'm talking about somebody who throws the ball in the mid to upper 60s, I would always have my hitters move up on the plate. Well, this is what's happening to Shelley and her team. And what's happening is her pitchers, some of whom throw good screwballs, some of whom throw drops, some of whom throw drop curves, are now finding that they're getting hit hard because the opposing batters are moving from here on the plate to here on the plate. So they're up in the batter's box, which doesn't change the strike zone. The umpire is not adjusting his strike zone or her strike zone based upon where the batter is standing. When you're pitching, a hitter must make a decision as to whether or not to swing at that ball when the ball's about halfway to the plate. If the ball gets much more than halfway to the plate and you have not started your bat head forward, you're not swinging at that pitch. So the key when a batter is in a neutral position or back on the plate to an effective pitcher who is throwing really good movement pitches, not just throwing really good movement pitches, but varying speeds, changing quadrants, in, out, up, down, that's what makes you an effective pitcher and keeps those hitters off balance. When that batter is in a neutral position, as a pitcher, I want my ball halfway to the plate or more than halfway to the plate to look like a strike, a really good solid strike, so that my batter or the batter that is opposing me starts her bat head forward, and if I've thrown a power drop ball, that ball is going to, within the last 3, 4, 5 feet of the plate, is going to take a nosedive and take the batter's bat off the meat of the ball, or the ball off the meat of the bat. So as a hitter, if I'm not facing a pitcher who's throwing the ball 65, 66, 67 miles an hour, and I move up here, I'm going to intercept that movement pitch before it's had too much time to move. Well, I used to do that as a coach with my hitters. What do you do as a pitcher to counteract that? Well, there are a number of things. First and most important is when the batter is in a neutral position, as I stated before, you want that pitch to look like a strike halfway to home plate. When the batter moves up in the box and is able to intercept that screwball when it's here instead of here, or the drop ball when it's here instead of here, they're going to be able to drive that pitch. So instead of having my pitch halfway to the plate look like a strike, a fat pitch, I want that pitch to look like a ball and then break down, in, across, into the strike zone. I want to, again, vary my speeds and my quadrants. I want to command the inside corner of the plate. If I'm a right-hand hitter up here, I want to be able to bust that hitter inside with a good solid fastball on the inner quarter of the plate. I want to throw my curveball, and depending upon what your perspective is, I call it front door. Some will call it back door. I want to throw my curveball at the right-hand batter's hip So it looks like that ball is going to actually hit the batter, and as she starts to bail, that ball breaks into the inner corner of the plate. That's a very effective way to defeat a hitter that has moved up on the plate. Again, changing speeds, commanding the inside corner of the plate with a straight fastball that is on the inner corner, throwing pitches that look like they're out of the strike zone to begin with and end up inside the strike zone to end with, is going to make it very difficult for those hitters who are up on the plate to make the adjustments that they need to make. As pitchers, this has become a hitter's game now. It wasn't that long ago that you watch a high-level softball game, Division I, College World Series, Super Regional, 11th inning, the score 0-0 or 1-1. Now, you've got some of the best pitchers in the country going up against each other, and in the 4th inning, the score is 7-5. Hitters are learning how to hit these pitches. They're becoming better at what they do. So we have to become better at what we do. Keep the hitters off balance. Move the ball around. Change quadrants, change speeds, and if your hitter is way up in the batter's box, make that pitch look like a ball halfway to home plate. Have the batter keep her bat on her shoulder and have that ball break into the strike zone at the last second. You'll be an effective pitcher. Love to hear your comments and your experience on these issues. Please contact me and let me know what's going on with you. Talk to you next time.